I feel weird today. I'm 18. It's weird. My birthday was yesterday. I had an absolute blast my birthday. That was so much fun. Thank you to my mom and dad and everyone who was there for me on my birthday. It was a ton of fun. We had a great time. But now it's the next day, and I feel like I have a list of responsibilities that I want to get done and stuff I want to get done. So I started doing the list. I had a meeting today. I got my first credit card. I'm excited for that. I'm spending, I think the number is like 9 or 10% every month. I'm gonna build my credit as efficiently as possible. I'd like to buy a house in a couple years. It's like crazy. I feel like once I turned 18, like all the gears just started to move. I want to start a retirement account. Probably a Roth IRA is my pick. I still need to set that up. That's on the list. I need to register for the draft. I have to do that within 10 days. There's a couple things I need to do today. I'm excited. I also got my first job yesterday, so we're doing my first shift today. And that is DoorDash. I've been wanting to do DoorDash for a while. I bought my parents' Camry so I can start doing DoorDash. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. I have a shift at 4 o'clock to, I'd like to say 8 o'clock something. It's like 4 hours. I'm excited though to give it a try. I haven't signed up for all the apps. I've signed up for Grubhub previously and your account goes inactive or something. I have to reactivate it. Doesn't matter. I feel like I want to start off one service at a time. So I'll learn to do DoorDash really well. Learn all their stuff, learn where I should be, best places, and then I'll start doing the other ones. So I understand at the beginning I won't be efficiently making the most money, because I think being on all three services or a couple services at a time is how you make the most efficient money, the most amount of money. But I'm just going to start off with one and slowly add more and more and more. So we're going to see how it goes today though. I'm very excited. I'm 18. Feels good. All I got to say is Maddie looks very elegant this morning. Don't you, Maddie? So her rash is clearing up slowly by slowly, doing her bath twice a week. You're a good girl. One thing that's kind of weird about DoorDash is you got to schedule your shifts, which I guess it makes sense because if you have a lot of dashers, they can't just all be dashing at the same time. It just doesn't make sense. Well, I'm pretty sure Uber does that, so I don't know. But I went through and I've scheduled the next week of shifts that I have to do, so I have to kind of travel a little far for these first couple days because all the shifts in my area have been taken. So I have to go a little bit further, which isn't a big deal. I could do that. But also, the old reliable. So I replaced the oil, done the air whatever. I need to change probably the transmission fluid. That's really the only thing on the list. Maybe a couple of the other fluids need to be changed soon, but not immediately. I have some time. But transmission fluid is the one on my mind. It's almost at 200,000 miles. It's at like 199,550 or something. So it's getting pretty close, but I don't need to, there's a couple things I need to change on it, but I think for our first couple shifts, I'm not gonna worry about it. Should drive perfectly. And yeah, gets good gas. What more do you need? All right, I just registered to the draft and I just registered to vote. So those were two things on my list done. I'm also working on getting my retirement account just set up so I can start adding money and just every month add some money to it and it will slowly build up. And when I turn 59 and a half, I'm able to pull from that account. So investment in my future starting at 18. I think that's the way to go. So I'll slowly add money into that. And then I'm also going to vote this year. I feel like if you can vote, you should vote. Look up your candidates, look what you agree with and vote. I would highly recommend it. That's how we keep this country rolling. That's all set up. Lots of things off my list today. We work in a couple hours from now. So first shift, here we go. Let's do it. All right, it is a couple hours later. I have a 4-hour shift today from 4 to 8. So this is my first ever shift. I'm excited. I am really excited. Interested to see how this all plays out. It's a learning experience, it really is. Got a water, some snacks. I'm ready to hit the road. Let me show you our starting mileage and how much we end up making. 199,055 miles. So that's where we start today. Let's see how many we're at the end of the day. We have a bit of a longer drive in not my area, but a couple areas away because, yeah, that was the only shift open. I don't want to do a 2 a.m. shift as my first shift. Those are really the only ones open in my area right now. So yeah, we're not doing those. We're just gonna start with these, and I've also scheduled my next week out, so we'll see what happens. But let's get into the area. I start my shift in like 15 minutes or so, but I have a little bit of a drive to get to my area, so let's do it. So even though I'm not in my area yet, I think I'd click dash now on the way, so if I get any orders maybe on the way that I do. I'm not sure. I'm really I'm really not sure. Dash now. Let's do it. My first ever job starting now. Oh, hold on. So this shift is about 25 minutes away from me. So I think we're traveling the 25 minutes, or it looks like I could dash now here. But also this isn't a hot zone, so I don't know how many orders I'll get. I don't know, this is also different to me, because I can change it. What if I were to change it and just start now? Dash along the way. There we go. All right, we're going. We're dashing on the way, so let's see what happens. Shift starts now. So I drove about 30 minutes to get over to where I'm supposed to be dashing, and I think the app's broken. So it keeps pausing itself every couple seconds or every couple minutes, and it's just not working. So I just did a full reboot on my phone, and I'm hoping that works because I have not gotten a single order yet, and I've been here for about 30 minutes. So I don't know if it's DoorDash or my phone or what's going on, but I assume I'm supposed to get an order within 30 minutes. So I restarted my entire phone and the app a couple times, so I'm hoping that does it. All right, I'm not showing too much, but I have gotten my first order. I'm super excited. I have 20 seconds to do it, so I'm gonna accept. It says we're making like 10 bucks. I don't know. I'm taking the first one. You gotta take every win you can get. Let's do this order. That is one order complete. My first ever order. It was not great. I didn't pick a great order. Honestly, if I should have looked at it more, but I drove like 25-ish minutes, and I ended up with $10.50 off that. $10.50, which is not worth it so far, but I also had the app totally wrong. I think I had a couple programs running that I wasn't supposed to on my phone. I had some sort of issue with my phone, and I needed to log out and log back into DoorDash, and that was my bad. I drove like 25 minutes away, and they actually let me switch my zone to where I am. But we've made $10.50 so far. We've been out for about an hour. Second order done, $7. Pretty easy. It wasn't a bad order. It was like 3 miles, so we're at about an hour and 46 minutes, and I've made around $17-ish. I have another order right now for another $6. All right, it is pretty dark now, but those were 2 stressful deliveries. So I went to the mall and I picked up it was like some teriyaki place. And then I instantly got another order that said do 2 at the same time. And it was like some ice cream place. And I was like, okay, one's making $7, one's making like $6.50 or something. So I was like, I may as well do them both. They're both in the same direction. They put me back in the original area I was in. So I got the first order, and then I went back to the car because I was like, am I gonna have to drive to get another one? So I backed out, was trying to search, and then I realized it was like in the mall, but on the other side, and I didn't really know where to park. So I just parked it where I parked it before. And then I rushed to the other side of the mall, and it took me forever. I feel bad. It didn't take me too long because I did the first one. I delivered like 6 minutes before the second one, but it was stressful. I'm not gonna lie, like running side to side, mall to mall. But honestly, this has been a ton of fun. Let me tell you what I've made so far. Sorry, the lighting's gonna have to be bad for a second. Okay, real quick, this is after I filmed the rest of this video, but I was active for an hour and 35 minutes and made $31. That is really good. I screwed up some of it. Obviously, it's my first time. I knew I was going to, but yeah. Hour and a half for $31. I'd do it again. Roughly. I'm still in, so I have another hour and a half of a shift, but my phone is at 16%. And I thought I had a charger in here, but wrong chargers. I don't have, yeah. Unless, maybe, hold on, I didn't check if there was anything in here. I don't know, but my phone's probably gonna die soon, so I'll probably end this dash at $24. I definitely could have done it more efficiently. I felt like I had a hard time also finding the apartments or the house, they were all apartments actually, now that I think about it. They weren't the easiest things to find, so I think I've done 4 deliveries for $24. Let's say I do a delivery in 20 minutes. You could do 3 an hour. They each pay $7. That's 14. Right about $21 an hour you can make if you were a little bit more efficient than me and you knew apartments and places better. You could probably make even more than that. So there is an option for DoorDash to do either hourly or you get paid like I'm doing right now, where you get the tip and like $2 from them per order. And you can make more money if you do it this way, but I think I think it's $21 an hour roughly. You could probably, but I think you can make more money this way than you can just hourly, but maybe it's worth the hourly and not having to worry about getting stuff done as fast. I wasn't like rushing, but it was like, I need to get this order delivered, you know, someone's waiting for their food. But honestly, a ton of fun. I'm definitely gonna be doing this the next couple weeks, see how good of money I can make. But I think I'm gonna end first day there. I learned a ton of stuff, and I wish I wouldn't have wasted the first half hour that I did. Wasting battery, wasting gas, wasting... We are there. So we went from like right there. We lost 2 bars of gas. Honestly, I have a ton of fun with this new job. It feels really good to be 18, feels really good to be working. And I really do thank you all for watching today's video. That's all the orders I'm gonna do. I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna do more hours tomorrow. Tomorrow's definitely gonna be a busier day. I'm gonna bring a charger with me. Probably gonna bring a lunch with me because the 2 snacks I brought was a Chex Mix and a granola bar. Chex Mix was gone in the first 30 minutes and I haven't eaten the granola bar. But probably should drink some more water with how much running around I've been doing. But thank you all for watching today's video and I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Here's a picture of Maddie. Bye-bye.